Hello my lovelies and happy Monday. Welcome to our first weekly Christmas December weeklies, which is a collaboration with the lovely Jovi, Crafting with Jovi, my lovely friend over there, that's organised a gang of us together to do this collaboration. And especially if it's for those that find December dailies a bit too stressful or too much to fit in, but still want to get some Christmas crafting in. And so we are week one of the weekly challenge. Now we don't have a particular theme, but for many of you who've been following on my 12 days of Stitchmas will know that I'm doing my advent calendar this year, and it's a mindfulness one. So I've chosen one out to go with this collaboration just at random, and I'm really happy. This is a lovely colour burgundy, and it's got Christmas trees on it. And what it's telling us to do is use your nose mindfully. Your sense of smell can be one of the most powerful factors in getting you into the Christmas spirit. Today, be alert of all the festive aromas you come across, both at home and outside, and let your nose take centre stage. So what can you smell? Gingerbread, fresh pine, incense, cinnamon, candles. The list goes on. When you notice a smell that you associate with Christmas, stop what you're doing. Bring your nose to the object and see what feelings you get. See what memories that smell brings of Christmas time. And focus solely on the scent of the object. Scent can be very helpful in reducing anxiety. And that got me thinking about the fresh pine smell. The smell of pine leaves, the smell of the fresh Christmas trees. So I thought we'd do a Christmas theme. Of course it's a Christmas theme. That's what we're doing. Christmas tree theme. So this has got Christmas trees on it. I've already put 2 little pockets in here for something. So I've just at random found a page in my Christmas journal. And on here, I want to do a bit of a forest scene. And I've got all these lovely, I've got a bit of dyed cotton there. And I've got all these lovely Christmassy papers. And yeah, I'm going to do a forest scene with fancy Christmas papers. So without further ado, where's me? I'm going to do a hillside. Ooh. It's top heavy now, my little basket with all my things. I've got crafts around me, crafts, pens, crayons, bits of tape, bits of stamping, all sorts of bits and bobs, because we're crafting on the hoof, aren't we? So these, I've just got them, called aqua markers, and they're a brand Deco Time, and they were very cheaply priced in B&M. I'm not being paid to advertise B&M. I'm always mentioning them, but I'm not, honestly. So, oh, I know what I want first. I'm going to stamp. Have I got my big stamp? No, but I've got my angel. Got my angel stamp. Now, I don't know if everybody knows, but you can use your brush markers, you know, on your stamp directly. If you don't necessarily have to use the ink stamps, you can just brush that on. If you haven't got the stamp in your colour, you can do it with your brush marker. Okay, we'll have our little angel. Where shall we have her? We'll have her here. She's keeping an eye on proceedings. There you go, look. And then I'm going to, now I'm rubbish drawer. I'm not the world's best drawer. I'm rubbish at art, really. Anything that isn't a straight line. Is me. But I'm just going to use that as a basis for putting some trees on. So what I want to do first is just get any old scraps. I've got this because it's the colour brown, and I thought, yeah, you know what, this can be representational of my trees. Now they don't need to be very large, just ripping them. Sorry if you guys don't like ripping noises. I never used to. It's like nails down a blackboard, but just lately I've had to get used to it because it looks so nice when you've got ripped edges on your fabric. So we'll have a few fabric edges on there, and I'm going to use my art. See what I mean? Got that many things around me, I'm knocking them all off. I've got my art glitter glue because it's fabric, and that's my helping hand that comes to help out. I'm going to put my trees. Obviously it's very childlike, very representational. Don't expect great art pieces, but that's what I like about these crafting things for Christmas. You know, you can just let your hair down, not think about it too much, just have a play, pretend you're a child again. I think I'm going to put 5 in because, you know, we like to do it in odd numbers. There's something in art that looks really nice in odd numbers. I'll just stick that on. Might not be enough. And then we're going to have a long tall branch, I think. No, not branch, tree trunk. Long tall tree trunk. So all the details for all the lovely peeps that are taking part in Jovi's collaboration, and I'll leave the details for you to use the hashtag so you can let us all know what you've been doing, what you are crafting for this, if you're joining in with this collab. All that lovely information will be left down below. Go and subscribe to everybody's channel and go and watch to see what they've done, and then take some inspo and do things yourself. So let's get some nice patterned paper on the job. Right, okay. Now, as I say, it is very, we'll start off here. It is going to be very childlike, but I don't care, that's the beauty of it. I saw something on Pinterest actually that sort of caught my eye, something in a similar vein, and I thought that's really effective, I'm going to have a go at that. So, right, now then, let's have a bit of this. See if we can it's a bit bodgy cutting, isn't it? And of course, as we know, trees can be all shapes and sizes, can't they? One down there. Oh, fab. I'm loving that. Now then, let's have a look. What else we got? This one, that's pretty. Some of these that I got from last, I think there's from Rachel at Roxy Creations for her Christmas Florentine papers. Now that's a big tree. Do we want that there? Oh dear, that's gonna, poor Angel, she don't want to sit on top of that tree like that, does she? No, too big for what we need, so we'll put that down a bit. Can use that scrap in something else. Oh, want it there. very simple, really. The concept of this is very simple, but I think it looks effective. I don't know why I've not done it before. Go on then, Angel, you'll have to be on top of that tree. She's bigger than the tree itself, isn't she? Oh dear. And oh, I've got a bit of brown here. That's a nice piece. We'll use that. And of course it doesn't have to be perfect, because when you look at everything in nature, it's no two trees look the same, does it? I'm getting glue everywhere. Why is my glue leaking everywhere? Oh dear. I like it best on that one. And let's see, do I want something a bit bright at this end? Yeah. Just rip the edge, because we don't necessarily want it to look too perfect. Just going to get a little torn edge on this. Oh dear, that's torn too much off. Start again. Now then, I want something underneath that. So I'll cut it out first and then right, the bottom's already ripped. Put that in the middle. Still too big, so we'll rip it down, which is what I wanted to achieve before I rip. Sorry about that, the camera just suddenly stopped. Told you it's holding on with a wing and a prayer. So, we've finished putting that on, and I was talking away to myself. And and then realised that it had stopped, so sorry about that. Right, okay, let's see. I'm going to put that along there. Now, I've decided I should not put that angel on. I don't like her. I don't like her. She seems too big in perspective to the rest of the stuff that's on the page. So how are we going to cover her up? We could have, let's see if we can have a gold sun. Get me a paper rounder. That's not going to cover her up, is it? Oh, we might have to keep her. Let me see about doing another tree. That tree looks like it's got wings now. Yeah, that'll do us. That will do. It's so funny, sometimes you do that, don't you? Is anybody else like that, like me, or is it just me that makes a hash of it sometimes? You start off with one idea and then decide you're going to change it all, and it's nothing like. You don't like what the idea was in the first place as it develops. Now I want a bit more of this too. So that we have got the top. So bear with. so that's, yes, I like that. And all the purists out there, the purist painters, you know, this isn't correct at all, because obviously your larger stuff's in the foreground and the smallest stuff goes off into the distance, so it isn't very correct in representation. But hey ho, it's Christmas, we can do what we like. Do we still want this sun? Not in that colour now. I'm trying to think what else we could. See, I've got an angel on there, but I don't know whether we ought to have it. Oh, actually, I think she looks nice on there. Make that into a tag, as it were, for our mindfulness. I think this glue's about run out. Yeah. See, this is crafting on the hoof. It's like live television, warts and all, everything that goes wrong. Have got my glue stick somewhere. It's because I've got a very small table now since we moved, and I haven't got the great big expanse that I used to have for sprawling out. So it's crafting on the hoof, so it isn't going to go according to plan all the time, is it? Right, I like her there. Okay. Right, leaving that side a minute. I'm wanting to, I think we'll have a tab on there, and do I want it in? Actually, I think that would be quite nice. So I'm just going to make a little tab on there so that we can pull our card out. I'm not a messy crafter generally. I generally can't craft with mess about me. So this is out of my comfort zone, really. There we go. I'm liking that there, so we can pull that in and out. Okay, now I've got this. I'm wondering if actually the plain brown one will go nice, I think. So I've got this ribbon, and I think I'm going to, do I want it? No, just across one. Just across my forest, and put some Scotch glue on there, seeing as my art glitter glue has given up the ghost. If this doesn't stick too well, when I've filled it up, I can always come back and stick it a bit better. There we are. That's the bottom, and I want some sort of sentiment, so just bear with while I have a rummage inside. I cut loads of things out from various kits, so I've got kits from Tracy Fox Creative, I've got things from Rachel at Rockton Creations, My Porch Prints. I just want Cold and Beautiful, we might use that. I was hoping for something a little bit, oh wait a minute, Joy to the World, that's a better one. and I had some, it's not long enough, just one, I did do some, have some card. No, don't like blue. I'll have that, I think. Let's just put this out and see what we think. It's great, isn't it? You can sort of, nothing has to match. That's what I think about it, about doing the Christmas dailies and in this case our Christmas weekly. Nothing has to match. You can put in whatever you like. Anything goes, and that just makes a nice change, because for me certainly, because sometimes you can get a bit carried away with trying to make everything match and fit, and I'm going to have it up there. See, now that's another thing I wouldn't normally do. I wouldn't normally shove it up there in the middle of the sky, would you? But I'm going to do. There we go. Sorry, I might be off camera. I'm just sticking this out the way because I just do not have the room on here. That's one angel's wing taken care of there. Right, now then, what else have I got that I want to perhaps put on this side? We've got our angel. Do I want to put these? I'm just going to cut him out. I don't want the whole thing. So, do I just want this? Yes, I do. So we'll put him there. I don't normally glue on top of all this stuff either. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Oh, he's got a bit of glitter on him there. Now then, I'm just going to put this underneath there a minute to make sure it doesn't stick. I'm just leaving it up so it doesn't block my pocket down. Okay, so I think we're happy with the forest. I like that. It's fun just to cut, you know, bits of Christmas paper out that you wouldn't, obviously you're not going to have trees looking like that, but it's a nice representation, isn't it? Right, I feel as if we need something across there or across there, so let's see if there's anything else in here. Want something long and thin, don't we? Nutcracker. No, I don't want to. That. Sorry, I'm doing this out of line. What about this? Christmas is magic. Is that dry? It's a bit large, really, I think. A bit large because we've got smaller font at that side. So no, I don't want that in. Let's have a look. That might be quite nice up there. I think I need to be putting some more stuff out. Nothing else in there that I fancy. So let us try, and I've written week 1 Jovi collab, but I just like the look of that, so I'm going to do that on the top. I'm just going to stick that on there, and we'll cut round it in a minute. So that's going to stick there. This is our mindfulness tag, which is telling us what we are doing for that today from the Advent Calendar Mindfulness, and I'm enjoying that. And a bit of Christmas tape, do we? Where's my... I've got some Christmas tape on here somewhere, which is Tim Holtz washi tape. Oh, I did have, it's probably fallen on the floor. Oh, it's here. It's here. Let's see if we want a bit of this on. I'm not sure that I do, but let's see. I don't want that says airmail. There's a bit here, look, North Pole. Yes, now then. It's a bit of North Pole, that. No, don't like it there. I think that is where I want it. On there. I'll have a bit down there. Right then, I've just got to cut this off, and that is us finished for this week. Let me just twist this round. So don't forget to check out all the lovely peeps that are joining in with this. Go and give them some of your support. I want to thank the wonderful Jovi. We've done a couple of things together in the past. She's a wonderful crafter, Jovi. Wonderful crafter and a wonderful person. And we all seem to do something slightly different, which is great, because, you know, I think that's how you get your best ideas, don't you? By watching what other people interpret, and then you do your own thing. I've got more mess. Look at this lot. I've got more. I'm a messy crafter today. I've got sticky stuff all over. Okay. Right then, guys, that is it. So my theme this week is Christmas trees, fresh pine trees. The mindfulness challenge is to smell your favourite Christmas smells and think about why they're important to you and what memories they bring. And write that down somewhere. I'm logging it in this journal, what my thoughts are on my mindfulness calendar. It's about taking time to appreciate the little things in life that give us pleasure. And smelling something wonderful that brings back Christmas memories doesn't cost a thing, does it really? All right, so there's my trees. There's my collab for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and the notification bell, because you will be notified of all the 12 days of Stitchmas posts and other bits and bobs before Christmas. But for the collab, for this collaboration, December weekly, I will see you next week. Take care.